My name is Rob Bolton. I'm an owner-operator at Sisu Energy, and I've been driving on and off for about the last 30 years. In between that, I've also had a military career. I spent 22 years in the Air Force and just retired in 2013. And I've driven for several other companies before I discovered Sisu. So if you were to ask me, what's better about Sisu, I would start with the name. People ask me all the time, what is Sisu? What kind of name is Sisu? What does that mean? And I tell them, you ought to go look it up, because once you know what Sisu means, if more people knew what Sisu meant, there'd be a whole lot more companies named Sisu, because the definition of Sisu is really what we're all about. It's our company culture. It means courage, grit, determination, perseverance in the face of adversity. It means overcoming. It's all those things that businesses need to succeed. I spent 22 years in the military. There are your normal everyday professionals that get the job done, and then there are those elite teams that go above and beyond. Guys like the Navy SEALs and Airborne and the Rangers. If you were to ask one of these guys, why do you want to be a Navy SEAL? Why do you want to be a member of an elite team? A lot of these guys would tell you, I want to know that the guy on my left and the guy on my right, they know what they're doing and they've got my back. And that's how I feel about what we're doing here at Sisu. The guy on my left and the guy on my right, they know the job, they know how to get it done, they know how to function at a very high level, and if I've got a challenge, they jump in and help me out. If they've got a challenge, I jump in and help them out. This band of brothers that we have, we've got each other's backs. If you're building a company, one of your big challenges is team building. How do you build a team where your team shines and it outshines your competition? And that's a challenge that every company deals with. So I've worked for a lot of companies where they dictate what you need to do, and then they threaten and control you to try to get the work done. And I just don't think that's a good way to motivate people. Jim Grundy, when he built this company, he took an entirely radical upside-down approach to team building. He said, what if we were to take people that were already self-motivated, that already owned their own business, put them together, and give them the tools they need to succeed and just get out of their way. It is a radical upside-down approach to building a trucking company. And I love radical upside-down approaches because as a patriot and a military member, I know that this country was built on a radical upside-down idea. Take people that have a burning desire to succeed, give them the tools and support they need to succeed, and get out of their way. And you'll be amazed at what they can accomplish. We're a company that is 100% owner-operated, and that's one of the keys to our success. I've been in a lot of companies where there's a company driver team and there's an owner-operator team, and the two don't mesh. We don't have favorites in this company. The owner-operators are not the B team, we're not the extras, we are the A team. We are the team. We as independent business owners have a vested interest in not only our success, but the success of everyone around us, the success of the other independent business owners that we're partnered with, that we are working next to. Those guys become our mentors, our friends. We help each other out. We have a vested interest in the success of our customers, because as business owners, we understand that you have to not only meet but exceed the expectations of your customers, and we have a vested interest in making that happen. We have skin in the game. We have invested in our own trucks and our own businesses. We're committed. We know what it takes to succeed, and we help each other. We work together. They throw a lot of big numbers around. Those big numbers are a reality because of this synergy when you work together as a team. I can rattle off half a dozen names of guys that have become my good friends. These are other owner-operators that work for Sisu Energy, and they're not only my friends, they've been my mentors. They've helped me when I've needed it. Guys like Nate, Corey, Dale, Jameson, John, Andre. These guys have helped me when I needed it, and if any of these guys are down, they know I'm there for them. These guys are my teammates. We are literally a band of brothers. So that core Sisu concept, that grit and determination, that's what makes us different, and that's what makes us better. If you've ever seen a Marine poster, they're looking for a few good men. they're not looking for just anybody. They're looking for somebody that has a drive and determination that they can mold and shape and get the maximum potential out of that human being. And that's the kind of environment that we have here. You don't have to be, already the best of the best, but you've got to have that determination and the willingness to learn. And the other people that are already here and have gone before you can help you to lift you up and help you be the very best that you can be. In the Air Force, we live by core values. The Air Force core values are integrity first, service before self, and excellence in all we do. And when I retired from the Air Force in 2013, I realized that not all civilian companies live by those same core values. And I was always looking for a system where I could live those values and be with other people that also lived values like that. That's what I see in the way Sisu operates, in the way, when we back in to offload product, by the time I get to the back of my truck, somebody's already pulling hoses. When they need help doing their job, I'm right there with them. We've got trucks backed in from other companies, and you'll see Sisu drivers out there helping those guys. We're all in this together. I don't believe that when you're succeeding in business, it means stepping on your competition. In order to shine in business, you don't have to step on people, you just have to outshine them. And the way you outshine them is to be the very best that you can be, to have that teamwork, to bring people together that are already self-motivated and give them the tools and support they need to succeed, and just watch them go. So some of those tools and support that Sisu gives us are a phenomenal customer base. In the oil and gas industry, everything is cyclical. So this oil company will be up this week and down the next. If you are focused on that one customer, when that customer has a slow period, you're out of work. Sisu doesn't have one customer. We have developed business relationships with multiple customers in the industry, so that when I go to dispatch and need a load, I typically have a menu of options of where I want to go. And I'll give you a case in point how this is a radical upside down concept in the way to do business. The first time I called dispatch, when I first got to the company, I had my truck all ready to go. I was ready to roll. I called dispatch and said, "Hey, where are you going to send me?" And there was a slight pause on the phone. And he said, "Brother, this is not how that works. You tell me where you want to go." And I couldn't believe it. I said, "Well, what are my options?" And he gave me an entire list of loads that were available, what they paid, how far they went. I got to make my own decisions as a business owner. That is a radical upside down concept in the way to do trucking. Because there are no company trucks, this is 100% independent contractor owned. That is a powerful tool in this business. Like I said, Sisu's not for everyone. It's for people that have a burning desire to succeed. If you're out there in a company that you're constantly frustrated, you're working hard, you're working day and night, but the rewards aren't there, if you're okay doing just the minimum and just getting by, then Sisu's probably not for you. If you've got that burning desire for something better, then you are welcome to the Sisu Wolfpack, and we will welcome you to the team. We'll work with you and show you the ropes and make sure you're good to go. We'll pull you into the family and build you into part of this team. We would love to work with you in the future. I hope this helps you make a decision. The application's online, and we're looking forward to working with you in the future.